Mic check. What's good, chick? How y'all doing today? How y'all doing? Let's get back into it.
Throwing the comeback looks like such a simple throw, but the timing is so important.
And as a quarterback, man, this is all about trusting your guy. You know exactly where he's going to sit it down. You anticipate it. You throw it. You know he's going to come back and make that play for you.
Man, these bitches get on my mind. Bro, fuck. That damn button keep fucking popping out. The fuck?
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by the defense shutting down all the options. Making sure it wasn't easy to read. Nice job going to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Breaks into the open. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
You could tell he saw that grass open up, and he was not handing that football off. He was taking it himself. His eyes got enormous, chewed up the big play. Nice big chunk play for this offense.
Auburn comes to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. After the run, now to throw. Finds his big tight end. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You got to be aggressive, and you got to make tackles.
Yeah.
Boy, I know you already done seen the shit.
What?
But look to your right.
Your goddamn phone. Why you so damn? So you leave some every single time.
Every time, bro. Yeah, that's how I feel right there,
Yeah, I thought we still in the first quarter. You join up. 20 seconds.
Shit, whenever you slide to go pick up your shorty, you gonna drop that shit off?
Yeah, 'cause I gotta go pick up content.
Oh, hell yeah, that's a bet. 5 days left in the season, boy.
Putting the scoreboard to work for the first time.
Seems to be in it bad.
And the PAT makes it
Fuck.
7-0. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Man, what the fuck? Y'all should have been through that shit.
From inside the 5.
Man, I've been cutting all goddamn game.
He was hoping for something a little more
We said fuck
time.
you and them cuts,
Get
bro.
him on the ground at the 20.
Go throw it when the nigga get on.
This offense
Right.
taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And what a performance, an
Right.
aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass.
did a really good job of seeing it, understanding where he was going,
No, I'm finna say.
mirroring him towards the side.
I'm glad you did tell me the phone. Well, you
Hell
had a
yeah.
messenger. I don't know
Somebody
where the
messaged
fuck
me.
messenger coming from. Yeah.
Somebody called me or texted me.
You got a message, text.
Probably my daughter.
Shit would have had me spooked. I don't know where the fuck messenger come from. I sure ain't got that shit.
I heard this shit in the goddamn store the other day. I ain't heard this damn shit in so long.
Y'all boys don't use Messenger, man.
Nope.
Moving out of the pocket. Got out of trouble and throws.
Condone.
And finds a soft spot. He's run out of bounds, but they've got it now first and goal. And the Aggies had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless.
I don't really care
moving
nobody
the ball
doing it.
methodically down
But
the
my
field.
niggas on the game.
Type shit.
And like my family, so I can like contact with everybody.
Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. And the
I used to have
defense
one from
holds
Marketplace.
firm. No pickup at all on that
Yeah,
play.
when you was selling that shit.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm
got
stronger
offer up
than
now.
you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength.
Man, Offer Up was before Marketplace shit. That Offer Up the OG, boy.
Wants to fire on
You
second
know,
down.
every like reason catching and shit. Like,
Fired in from the red zone for the score.
What you say?
every region, like each region.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
It
It do. For
For
sure.
That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
I'm pressing X like I'm playing that.
And they did tack on that
Like,
extra point.
it's a
No
key.
problem. Looks as if we have an injury
Don't
on
scout
that
them
last
boys.
play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
I ain't taking that another L, cool. I ain't
They're
gonna lie.
set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get
I
loud
know you
when their
gonna bring that
defense
smoke,
comes on the field?
but I got my eyes on the goddamn other motherfucker. He gets on my motherfucking nerve. I hope he get on YouTube watching this shit.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the
Wait to
25.
lock up with that motherfucker. I hope
So
I
here
meet him
comes
in the
the Auburn
playoffs.
offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. The
Oh,
drive
we ready by
starts
the
from
time
their
we
own
get to it.
25-yard line.
It's that nigga right over
Trying
there.
to get
I'm
the
worried
edge with
about.
a quick touch pass.
Come up,
Makes
bitch.
one-man miss.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is
Ooh, I'm so sorry.
You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a
You
full head of
sorry.
steam. When
I'm
he
not
gets
gonna
the
hit
ball,
Oh, nah.
he's outside David.
You fine.
It's in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to
Do that little
communicate
shit
and kind
again.
of bump over.
I ain't gonna lie, these
That's why
motherfuckers right here play
offenses
just
love
like
to
you.
run it. Just
Get
it makes
that,
the
what the-
defense communicate and see
For
if they
real.
just get out of the spot.
And I think on that
Like,
last
bro,
Oh, I got
play,
some
it's
commitment.
Xavier, the
RPO
quarterback,
and everything.
trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to.
Reads.
Instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball, man coverage, that guy was not open
Found my
that
weakness,
time.
dude.
Out on the perimeter of the field, still he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion.
Pick that.
Ooh, pick.
The moment the ball left his hand.
Like that nigga. Yeah,
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. Slips through the line. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. Dropping back, it's Manuel. Quarterback moving out of the pocket.
Oh, thank God that shit hit the
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open.
Well, this guy's not easy to bring down. They just throw him a simple hitch pass, but he's got so many moves out in the open field. You've got to get a lot of hats to the football to
Do it
get
to him
that guy
smart.
down, prevent him from scoring on big
Yeah.
plays.
30 inches. We gonna get the 40. Yeah.
On
Oh, it's
third
on.
and short, they'll try to convert through the air.
Get that young nigga.
And
Oh,
this
you
is
drive. That's crazy.
incomplete pass. He had a
Why would
huge
they
gain in his
decon him, not
fingers, and he
go for
couldn't hold on.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on third down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
And it comes as absolutely no surprise. The offense will stay on the field and go for it on 4th and inches. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. Quarter set the standard, and we hope we get a lot more of that here in the second. So after the break, he'll go back to work. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man quickly. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Texas A&M ready to go with another first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Makes the catch. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Man, that was like a touchdown.
A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Let's go. Back has it. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie.
Mano-a-mano, the offensive line gets it done. Driving the defense back, creating an easy lane for that running back.
Lining up for the PAT. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. James Madison is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in Harrisonburg, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by just one over Mississippi State. Obviously, big implications here in the Sun Belt as this one plays out. We'll keep you posted.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Powers through. All kinds of room.
Damn.
Running inside the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Auburn.
Nigga that had their team 3.
Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump starts the offense.
Oh, God.
This in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
Extra point here will tie the game. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. If only it were always this easy for
Damn.
the offensive
Good job.
coordinators.
Try.
One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. To throw, it's Manuel. He lobs one high down the left side. Wraps it up the 25 in stride. Seizing that open space, an opportunity all the way inside the red zone. They'll mark it at the 19.
Oh, the fucking laser. He caught that bit one-handed. I didn't even realize. Oh yeah, he smoked G's
Oh,
and
he
shit.
one-handed that bit?
He held both
Wait,
of
what?
them niggas off.
Oh, shit.
Of this possession changed
One-handed
on
that
one
bit.
play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Steps away to find some room. He'll throw it. Zings it complete to the right. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
I be doing shit niggas and never think I do.
Sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
Touchdown, Aggie! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And this quarterback really does a great job of seeing the defense, seeing what kind of coverage they're in. And I think when this offense goes empty and they spread the defense out, it just makes it so much more simple for the QB to see what the defense is doing pre-snap and then post-snap. You can tell he's playing in a great rhythm right now because he's seeing the field, and these empty sets are really helping him.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. The give to the tailback. He's got some space.
Blocking everybody.
And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
This guy's a game changer at the running back position, man. And don't you just feel like you have to be if you're going to be toting the rock at Auburn? Bo Jackson obviously won a Heisman Trophy. Cadillac Williams, Ronnie Brown on the same team at the same time. And then Tank Bigsby here in recent years, too.
Oh, my God.
Physical runners, but they also
He burned me. He
Snags
burned me, small.
He gets it in. Touchdown, Tigers.
That is exactly what you want from your quarterback. Hanging in there, letting the route develop, throwing the football down the field while you're getting hit, and the receiver does the rest and runs into the end zone for the touchdown.
And the extra point is good. Fielded in the end zone, it's Bishop. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Here comes the option. Quick toss. Out across the 20, they'll mark him out of bounds right at the 21-yard line. The Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Off the boot, looking for his man. Caught close to the marker, it's Grady. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 30.
Great job by the defense here rallying to this wide receiver and making the tackle. He is dangerous. They don't want to let this receiver get behind them, but they know that when he makes catches, they better rally quickly and get this guy on the ground. He is fast.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Manuel. Here's a heat. Going right and going deep. He's got it inside the 30. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. Texas A&M back to work with another 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Callaway. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish finish it with the passing game. And tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They'll start this drive going to the air. It's complete to the left. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. To the air on first down. Shoots it to the left. He's got it. Wide open spaces.
That was more exciting.
He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one.
I'll be right back.
So that big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and 10 just outside the 30. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Finds a man in the middle. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They're working that left side. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, that is picture-perfect execution by this offense. That is how you close a half. Chewing up some time, getting in the end zone, a chance to tie this up and feel really good about yourself going into halftime.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Dropping back, it's Manuel. Throws to the wideout. Can hang on across the middle on first down, and maybe he was worried about the shot he was going to take.
You're not going to see that happen too often. The quarterback, man, he was licking his chops. He saw a big space in the middle of the field. He had his best receiver there ready to make a play, and he dropped it.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to go up top on first down. He'll heave it deep. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
To the air on second down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, you make big plays for your quarterback in the game. You catch a touchdown pass, he's going to look your way again, often, downfield like they did right there, but give the defense credit, forcing an incompletion.
He's not afraid to go deep. He can't haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, if nothing else, a notable first half so far in College Station. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've stretch these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at the home of the 12th man.
Like, let's do this shit, dog.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Auburn ready to boot it deep to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job. All of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive on it? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
And you can tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan. And the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand. And more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end of the plays, when I can be physical and really make him feel me, I think that'll always bode well in a fourth quarter game.
Now on the third play of the drive, third down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. Bringing the heat. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's second down. Looking to throw, it's Manuel. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. He's got it for a big play.
Well, these two have been absolutely unstoppable in this game, and it just feels like every time this guy drops back to throw, he's throwing it to one guy and one guy only. The defense cannot stop him. He has been a matchup nightmare all game long.
And that one was way too far for anybody to catch, except ticket holders. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Oh, the offense just not able to come up with that. You knew that was going to be a bang-bang play, right? They're taking a shot into the end zone. That's going to have to be a contested catch on the back end, but he wasn't able to come up with it because of the hit.
And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. They've already converted a fourth down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Touchdown, Aggies! And that one will give them the lead.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. They'll go to the counter play. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker.
the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on third down. He'll do it himself. Jukes his way for more. Really tough run there. He got 4. That'll leave him a yard short on fourth down. Auburn sends out the punting unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Looking to throw, it's Manuel. Lost one deep down the right side. Touchdown, Aggie. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
If they make it happen.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. On the move from inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Got his man on the right. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
And listen, you get zone coverage and you can hit that curl route and he comes open continually. Keep hitting it. This might be a play to come back to.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
Got his man. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
And as a defense, you're going to give up plays, and receivers are going to make nice catches, but it's your job to limit the damage. Great job by the defense. As soon as he catches the football, they get him on the ground. Don't allow any of those big plays after the catch.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Working that left side now. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Here's the handoff. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it.
Oh.
Complete. They've down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got some work to do after that last play, 2nd and 13. He'll keep it himself. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left. And it's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. They'll play it safe and try for 3. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in this. They put on the heat and they blocked it. He's going to scoop it up. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw, it's Manuel. Under fire. Trying to escape and get it himself. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. So 1st down will open up the final period. Power football with the run. Got enough for the 1st. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. Fires to the tight end. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. And the Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Gets it out quickly. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. The Aggies started this drive backed up in their own end, and now, and he will take it in. Touchdown, Aggies! With that last score, things comfortable here in the 4th as they are headed to a 7-1 record.
Salt enter wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25. Plenty of fireworks in this one, a lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last